I guess there's only two options. Either you go lab into expo or straight expo.
A player's forces are
And the
under
footy might give us the tell. He's taken a while to pull the camp. In fact, he's not pulling the camp. This looks like a straight up expo then. Wait, there's no militia coming. Third farm is hidden. What is going on here? Starbuck taking a moment to really begin this creep camp, but now seems like he will. A good whisk scout by Sini, sees what's going on. He's going for double Ancient of War. Seems like Sini is getting ready to be very aggressive quite quickly. And the Demon Hunter should be running over to do as much damage as he can right away. Ring of Protection, good start for the Demon Hunter. As Starbuck is trying to creep this camp right away, finish it before the demon arrives. For a long time, Immolation was a terror in this matchup. Nowadays it seems much more manageable. And the AM will get level 2 quickly, and I think Starbuck isn't realizing that the Demon Hunter might hit the main base, and hit the main he will. Ring of Region, by the way, great item. AM now has to come back to the main base to fight against this demon. Especially against Militia. Immolation is really strong. And it's going to result in a couple of losses here. Ooh, and also lots of resources going down the drain, as so much mining time was lost. And do we have a Hunter's Hall?
Player's forces are under attack.
Oh, we don't. Okay, so no hunts. Oh, we'll detonate here. Boom. And that is level 2 for the demon. Not the ideal start for Starbuck. Walling off the main base now. That makes sense. But of course, we've all seen the Telly staff play. Use a Wisp into the main. Staff in. Immolation. Danger. Welcome to the danger zone. Not too many losses, though. Certainly lost mining time. Quite a lot. But only actually one peasant died so far. So that is still looking manageable for Starbuck. Sini is not teching, by the way. Double Ancient of War, Mercs all in, seems like will be the attempt here. And I would love to get level 3, but this camp by itself won't quite suffice. Good scout though by Starbuck. Sees exactly what's going on. There's a Shadow Priest here though, so Water Elementals might not be able to do too much. Ooh, nice Shadow Meld. Saving the Archer. There's no dust on Starbuck here just yet. He probably should try to get that soon. Every last hit matters. Oh, nice. Starbuck played around it. Gets an XP for himself, making it a bit tougher for the demon to get the level up. Items, by the way, are amazing. Wait. Sold the scroll. Teching now instead. Sini might not be going for an all-in after all. I guess he's not. Okay, counter expansion coming now. That second Agent of War slowed everything down though. Slowed down the tech, slowed down the expo. I'm not sure if it was worth it, really. If you wanted the mercs, you could have just pulled the camp.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay. AM with the boots and the Ring of Regen. He is so hard to force to his knees. So Starbuck here can create some space, ensure that his economy is looking healthy, and that it is. Tier 2 has started. We got the lumber mill, shop at the expansion, but the levels are certainly a bit underwhelming. That's always the problem when you go for an instant expansion as human. You can't really creep up too easily at all to level 3. So for those, Starbuck seems to be in control of this game. Oh, and he finds the counter expo. Scouting with 2 footies at the same time. If he had a staff, he might be able to go for attempt to cancel. But doesn't have a staff. Perhaps a slight mistake. Starbuck was at the shop earlier. picked up the dust, but didn't get the staff. And so the expansion should be fine. I guess the mercs were here anyways. Should have been fine regardless. And now we're cruising towards a macro mid-game. Starbuck never opened up the lab, by the way. Never got a shredder, so he doesn't have infinite lumber. Which means playing a tier 3 long macro game might be hard to support with low lumber. So he might be incentivized more to go for a tier 2 timing, especially if the enemy hero levels are low. Gets one nice lower cancel here. And we got more footies coming as well. If you had a heal scroll here, this could be a very dangerous force of footmen. Perhaps also with defend, but there's no defend. In fact, there's no upgrades for Starbuck at all just yet. As he's waiting for tier 2 to finish, blacksmith is finally coming. The rifle transition is taking a little while. And he is going quick tier 3. MK second. Tier 3 it is. No tier 2 push. And that... what's that gonna mean? Mass air, maybe? Could be mass air, possibly. Could also be master casters, knights, maybe some rifles, gyros. Lots of different human units the human can use, especially on tier 3. Frag shards, mortar teams, also a fan favorite.
A player's forces are under attack.
Starbuck not revealing it yet. Finally, we have a Sanctum coming now. It's going for the second lumber upgrade. Speaking of upgrades here, lots of them in queue in the blacksmith. And Starbuck is doing a good job. Buying time with the AM, delaying, distracting, annoying, and keeping Sini from creeping, keeping Sini from expanding. Look at the Tree of Life. It's been fairly inactive over here for a long time. Dude, this ring of region, by the way. How much HP it has healed by now. D-Miner still on level 3. And the footy's now ready for the creep jack. MK is joining them right away. This is a really nice play by Starbuck. Could try to steal the Magi, maybe. Oh, wants to get the last hit, and get it he does. Level 3 Demon, very important now against this MK. And that should be finally enough to finish the expansion here. AM is trying to be annoying again in the main base, but the lowers are up. There's not too much he can do right here. And with Dryads now being pumped out, Watch Elementals are not a concern at the moment. Double workshop. Oh, this could be tanks. This looks a lot, in fact, like tanks.
Forces are under attack.
Pally third instantly. Starbuck rounding out his 50 supply. And here come the tanks indeed. Starbuck's lumber seems to just barely be working out well enough. Levels on the human still extremely low. That is the one concern here. And now Sini getting ready for the 2 bases. Panda level 3 will be the first big important step against the tanks. And if Sini can get double level 5 heroes, Demon Hunter and Panda, like I mentioned before, in my opinion, the strongest dual hero in the game. Problem for Night Elf is, they never really have very strong triple hero. But Panda Demon dual hero is extremely powerful. I like the early staff pickup. So in 2 minutes, there's going to be a new staff available here in this shop. There's the MK. Finally got his level 2. Sini able to scout the tanks very early here. That's pretty nice. Oh, looking for a surround. Oh, got him. If there's a bash, the staff can be cancelled. Oh, one more hit. Oh. Okay, Demon gets out. Perhaps a bit lucky for Sini. And of course, now the tanks are supposed to buy time. Keep the Night Elf busy. while the human heroes will finally begin power creeping. Starbuck, until now, or until a moment ago, had only crept one single camp this whole game. Now, he's trying to catch up. Dryads at the moment, though. Very good. There's nothing at all to counter these Dryads, in fact. But the Demoner feels the normal damage. Especially the Knights, and perhaps also a bit of Breaker feedback here, making his life not too easy. And the Breakers are also very good, because if there's bears nearby for rejuve, then of course, they'll be stolen. Okay, how much can the tanks do here? Going for Moonwells at the moment. Moonwells, unlike Ancients of War, don't fight back. Third hero, Keeper. Oh, okay, that's unusual. He's a very good orb carrier. Since there's no clear dispel on Starbuck, the tank would also be really good. That's the plus side. The downside is it's going to make it very hard to level the Demon and Panda very high if the Keeper is also soaking up experience.
The town is under siege.
Interesting, though. This is something that is rarely seen. Got Ancients of War for the defense. Of course, we've had Nature's Blessing for a long time. Tanks are at 1-2 upgrades. Not too crazy, really. There's no repair, though. Sini! Oh my god, Sini just... What? Didn't repair, didn't uproot. Oh my... Oh, Jesus. That is a big blunder. Good creep check here for Sini, though. Item on the ground. Starbuck, yesterday he... lost the hero because he didn't realize the inventory was full. Again, the case here. Well, didn't lose the hero. But the inventory was full. They used the heal scroll. And now... Oh, MK in serious trouble. There's a Holy Light. There's an invuln. But at the moment still, this Night Elf army is much stronger. So Starbuck will have to back away. And this expansion, this third, will not come up. But the tanks are doing huge damage. Taking out the expansion is... Honestly... Archmage died? Starbuck, what are you doing? I wasn't even looking. I thought he was just going to TP out. But he lost the AM with a TP. Oh, man. Okay, that was the first big mistake by Starbuck. Expensive to resurrect the first hero. But I guess he had gold to spare.
Players are under attack.
The tanks are doing just so much damage. There's not enough bears, I think, at home to defend. There's only 2. That's it. Ideally, also, you would love to have a Mud Golem from the Merc camp to slow the tanks. That wasn't the case, though. And Starbuck now finally getting his levels. MK3, AM3, Pally about to get 2. And once all these heroes are on level 3+, they become very strong. Ooh, Silence. Well, to be honest, if Sini micros his Dryads, the staff is pretty much useless. Unless there's no Dryads. Sini is doing a good job so far, though, of preventing a third base. And the third base is really where the human tier 3 can begin to look unbeatable. As long as Starbuck is contained on 2 bases, though. Sini could ride this one out. Again with a creep jack. This might force a TP again. Seems like Starbuck's army isn't really that strong yet. Is level 3 paladin here though. That is certainly very good. But he is out of mana. Oh, Keeper, you can see, of course, a squishy hero. Just needs a few more right clicks. Oh, the AM could have killed him. Slight mistake by Starbuck. Missing the hero kill there. Keeper runs away. He is, after all, quite fast. And the Dryads are still very good. I think Starbuck needs to add in some mortar teams. Not again. Archmage. Okay, MK caught the Keeper there with a Stormbolt, I think. But the tanks. Again. And again. And again. The tanks. Do we have some mortar teams now? Nope. Not yet. Just tanks still. And now Starbuck has the levels. Now he's got double staff. Need some clarities though on this Pally. Alright, there we go. AM level 4 would also be a good level up. More mana support for all these heroes. The main base is also, I think, not closed off. I think between these trees here there should be an exit. Which is important later on when the units get staffed. Oh. Sini left an Ancient of War down here though. That's pretty nice. It's going to make it again difficult to get a third. Sini has the right idea in wanting to prevent a third base. That is crucial. But the way he lost the natural earlier. Oh man, there was only 2 tanks. With only 1 attack upgrade. He should have never lost the expansion. This is... What? This is where the game sort of ended, is where what I was about to say. And Sini just taps out. What the hell? Didn't even try to take the fight. Bit of a weird end. Okay, but I guess fair enough. Starbuck takes map 1 and brings his team closer to get 1 more point. Of course, Team Human right now is at 5 points. This is their last chance to get 1 more point, to get to 6. Yeah, looked like a weird GG, right? It seemed like he could have tried to fight that out. He had a pretty strong Panda and Demon. Not super powerful yet, but if he wins that fight, maybe he gets level 5s, maybe he gets level 3 Keeper. That Keeper could have been dangerous later on if he was able to protect him. But in the end, the Keeper hardly did anything, really. Okay. Map number 2 is going to be very, very different as we go to Turtle Rock. Twisted Meadows is normally all about expansions. Turtle Rock is the one map, the only one, where human really cannot expand. So Starbuck here will be forced to play 1 base. I wonder how much experience he has with 1 base play. I feel like I never really see him do that, but now he is probably going to be forced into it. Maybe that's the reason why Sini picks this map for himself. And I feel quite certain in announcing that this shall be a Demon Hunter once again. I think this is a bit of a weakness for Sini, especially in this matchup. He is so predictable with the first hero. He's going to play Demon Hunter every time, every day. To be honest, I think it's the right hero for this map. I think Turtle Rock Demon Hunter is the best choice that you have. But on other maps, not so much. Especially TM, I think the Warden is better nowadays. And here he is. Demon Hunter this time should not be going Immolation, I believe. Probably just going to be Mana Burn Evasion, with which he's going to be a little bit more tanky. I'm not sure if this is a wall-off. Wait. Is it? It might not be.
A player's forces are
Where the first footy goes, always a bit of a tell. There used to be, a little while ago, this really crazy opening where humans would go for the red camp creep first. But nowadays, where there's no heal wards anymore, or heal runes, that is not so much doable anymore. Clean creep here by Starbuck. Looking good.
Player's forces are under attack.
Also Sini here creeping at the start, trying to pick up some items, get level 2. Mantle, really not the item he wanted to get at the start. Although, for a Naga second, it will be quite nice. We've seen some humans, especially Fortitude, play Blood Mage second on this map. Blood Mage and Rifle Push. I wonder if that's going to be the idea for Starbuck as well. I feel like nobody's playing Naga second anymore, right? No human is playing Naga second anymore. She always seems like the most reliable of all picks. And a decent companion always, but she's never really very impressive on the human side. Of course, for the Sini, for Sini, it should be the Naga. Demon Naga, always a great combo. Naga to slow things down, Demon to punch in the damage. And we'll get the next small item. Oh my god, these are terrible Archmage items. These are horrendous Archmage items. Would have been sick on the Demon. They would love to swap items here. Except, I guess Starbuck would rather have both heroes have 0 items. If that means that Demon Hunter is also going to be low equipped. Because Demon Hunter is going to be very important. His strength, his equipment. Whereas for the Archmage, good items are nice, but not necessary. And we got rifles coming out quite early already here. Seems like the rifle push is indeed what we have to expect. Hold up. Is Sini's tech late?
A player's forces are under attack.
Seems quite late, right? He will need to get to bears sooner rather than late. It's gonna be a little while. Blood Mage second it is. Okay. We've seen that before, like I mentioned, by Fortitude. Siphon Mana can be very good against Demon Hunter. Makes it hard for him to heal from the Moonwells and also just, you know, to mana burn. And level 2 Siphon plus Banish can disable the Demon Hunter like crazy. Oh, AM might be getting caught here in the main. Nope. Maneuvers his way out. Taking a bit more damage than necessary. The bonus armor is actually helping him here quite a bit. And the goal here for Starbuck was to slow down the Demon Hunter creeping. The Night Elf will rely heavily on heroes, whereas the human army is going to be relying much more on rifle casters. Here's the Naga second. Oh, and look at the footies. They're looking for the lore cancels. They may have to be sacrificed here, but again, they're buying time. Delaying the lores, delaying the creeping. Starbuck with a good game here so far, I would say. Right, now the Naga is back. The footies have to retreat. Perhaps they will all fall here. Oh, seems like they will. There's Boots. Demon Hunter gonna pick them off one by one. But Starbuck knows that the opponent is far away. He can creep the natural here quite easily. Siphon on the Archmage, more Watch Elementals. I wonder if it's ever a good idea here to expand. It seems like it never really is. Because the Night Elf can be very scary. Once the Demon Hunter is level 3, it can just attack you, punish your weakness. Oh, Big Healing is a really good item. Starbuck, by the way, is selling none of these items. Bonus HP is really what you want to have on the Blood Mage. Bonus HP and bonus armor. Because he's going to be standing there, siphoning. He's going to be getting hit. He's going to be getting punched in the face by the Demon Hunter. So, tanking up the Blood Mage is normally very, very helpful. By which I want to say, Big Healing Potion is very good. One of Mana Steel. Could be nice, I guess. Sini with a good scout here. Sees there's no expansion. Might also see the militia train because it is coming. Rolling from the main. Starbuck should give over all of these items. Like literally all of these to the Blood Mage. Except for the TP. AM is not the right holder for these items anymore. And so it begins. Banish, Siphon, Ancient of War gone already. Couldn't root. Didn't really buy the time that ideally you would like to see here being bought. And Starbuck's push is hitting early. Really early. Bears are still far away. They are slowly coming though. Banish, Siphon again, and you can see the Blood Mage will be tanking the damage. Which is why the armor should be on the Blood Mage. This is definitely a mistake by Starbuck. He's realizing a bit too late. Needs to pass the heal pot. Now he does. Lots of disable on this Demon Hunter though. There's the big healing, Blood Mage, healthy again. And tower slowly coming up. Oh, little tower here, hidden in the tree line. And Sini is definitely struggling. Sini started off strong into this tournament. I think he got 2 or 3 wins in a row. But here he just seems to be getting outmatched. Starbuck had a disappointing start into this group stage. But since yesterday, he's been looking really good. Oh, look at that rifle micro. Blocking the other rifle. Mana's low, healing's low. Moonstone activated right now, but the Moonstone nighttime won't be lasting much longer. Oh, whoops. That rifle was not in the right spot. Slight mistake there by Starbuck. Gives the level 3 to the Demon Hunter. Finally. But the first Arcane is up. That makes things a lot more difficult. Especially for the Demon. This might just be enough. Seems like it should be. Blood Mage, super healthy. And the Banish over and over. Sucking him dry with the Siphon. Really good game by Starbuck, and that was a very one-sided series. Starbuck here, clearly the better player. Outplaying Sini